Hey guys, welcome to Cheap Weekly. Matty here, and we've got Stacey in the background. We're at CrossFit Victoria today. Going to take you guys through part 4 of the muscle up. So we're looking at the kipping swing today, okay? That big, efficient swing to get you guys up. Now, there's 2 different ways of doing it, and that depends on our grip. It's going to either be your false grip, which is that one where we get that bottom wrist bone over the top, or we can have a look at the open hand grip, which is the more efficient way, okay? So having a look at that false grip one, when we get Stacey up on the rings here, she's going to jump up into her false grip. So she's in this false grip position. Now we still need to see that full locked out arm. So as you can see here, Stacey's pretty much locked out, but to get that full lockout, we usually need to see a little turn out of the arm. So that's now completely locked out. Then she goes into it. So what we're really looking for is this hollow body position, and then she flicks back into the Superman position. We're gonna make that nice and efficient by keeping the bum squeeze, keeping the heels together as we do it. So she's gonna go through, we'll just go for a quick few swings. See that open up comes at the end of each one. So each time she's opening up through the arms, getting that big turnout, and a little bit of a hip pop and drive through there. So resting there, Stace. As you can see, the swing is good, but it's not quite as efficient as we like. With that little opening of the arm each time, it really starts to slow us down. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it to that open hand grip. Obviously, the difference with this, as we were talking about with that transition, is as you come over, the rings have got nowhere to go unless you let go and re-grip on, okay? That's a bit extreme, and it's not quite like that. But what we're going to do is just have a look at this big swing to start with, okay? So Stace jumps up, she's going to go with that open hand grip. And with this position, it allows her to open up nice and big now. See that big opening up each time as she comes through. And we're looking at the hollow now, and then into that Superman hollow, Superman hollow. Okay, resting there, Stace, good stuff. So, adds a few more pieces to try to progress this up a little taller. You can see that as Stace comes through, she's in her hollow position, she kind of reopens up for the hip drive. And what we're going to have a look at here is actually popping our hips up towards the ring. This is our hips to ring. That's nice and easy, okay? So jumping back in, Stace just going to go a few hips to rings. So watching this movement, we're going to drive the hips up with that extra pop. So up and through, up and through, little pull from the arms and resting there, Stace, good stuff. Now to make this a little more efficient, at the back of our swing, we're gonna open up, so Stace comes through. She opens up nice and tall into the Superman position. She's gonna pop back, and as she pops back, she's gonna pull tension against the rings before she then pops on up and pulls. Now we'll show it without the hip drive firstly, okay? Without the hip drive, just get that quick effect of the pull back on the ring. So watching this. Stace jumps up, she goes forward, back, and pulls back. So we're looking here, pulls back, and that creates like this fast momentum, okay? Now Stace is to put that in with her hips to rings. It's gonna be nice and fast. It will pull back and pop her up into the rings, okay? So watching as she goes, last set of hips to rings. It's a really efficient piece. So watching, pulls back, and it pops her up nice and fast. Really easy, effective movement. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching Cheap Weekly this week. Make sure you check us out at thecheaplife.com. Check us out at Facebook, which is The Cheap Life. Also on Instagram, The Cheap Life. Guys, that's a really efficient way. If you guys can get those hips to rings happening, we'll talk about that transition a little more as we go into the actual turnover next week with our kipping swings. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon.